dear honorable judges, comedians, and all of my beloved friends. First of all, I want to say thanks to God who give us mercy and blessings so we can be here in good health without any obstacles. And my deepest respect goes to all of the comedians and judges who gave me a chance to stand here today in this wonderful competition. Ladies and gentlemen, I will ask you to picture a moment. You have finally achieved the dream job that you always wanted, becoming a well-known artist who's admired by fans everywhere. Not a single eyes in this country that haven't seen your new movie. But one night, everything fell apart because someone who doesn't like you found out that you once posed a hateful comment for the world to see. And this isn't just a story. This is a wake-up call for us that in everything we do online, we leave behind a long trail that is accessible for almost everyone. It is like a footprint in the sand. It shows where have we been and what have we done. But it doesn't just go away with the next wave. It stays, it follows us, and sometimes even define us long before we get the chance to explain who we really are. It is our digital footprint, something that we cannot avoid because now we are living in the digital world. My dear friends, now you must be wondering, what is digital footprint? Before answering your question, let me introduce myself. I am Aira, a student from SMA Negeri Ngawi. I am here today to deliver a speech to you with the title of Digital Footprint, a simple thing that can change our life. My dear friends, digital footprints is a record of data or information left behind during interaction on social media or digital devices. This includes activities such as sending emails or chats and sharing something online. Those interactions may seem very simple to you, but in every second of interaction, we are giving information about us to the public. And sometimes it includes our personal data, like where we live, what we like or hate. For example, is the case of A.M.R.A, a politician whose career was soaring as a part of the House of Representatives. He said that everyone who demanded the dissolution of the House of Representatives were, quote-unquote, the stupidest people in the world. With that mocking remark, many people became angry with him, and some even looted his house. And thus, his career was destroyed because he is not being careful about what he said in the digital world. He is not being careful about it. Ladies and gentlemen, a study from University of Washington reveals that 63% of the deleted content remains retrievable. This emphasizes the importance of us being careful and respectful about what we post on social media, because many of it will be very difficult to remove completely. My dear friends, now you must be wondering, if we cannot avoid having digital footprint in our life, then is it only going to bring us a bad impact? Well, my friends, the impact of digital footprint is depending on how we can keep track of our own records on social media and digital devices. If we are smart and careful with it, then, of course, it will also bring us advantages. In every positive content we share, it can showcase our skills and achievement. For example, as a student who posts about their artwork, coding, or writing projects online can help them to attract possibilities such as scholarship and jobs. A thoughtful digital presence can help someone to achieve and establish credibility in the areas they are passionate about. Instead of only seeing digital footprint as a risk, why not seeing it as a chance to make a good impression about us to the public eye? My dear friends, after learning the disadvantage and advantage about digital footprints, now it is time for us to make sure that we can make the best out of it with simple action, such as 1. Always be respectful online. Internet is a vast space. You will never know who might be offended by your words. Being respectful is very important everywhere. And 2. Always think before post. My dear friends, think it like this. Is it okay if my friends, colleagues, future boss, and family saw this? If it's not, then just don't post it. We must be wise in the digital world or social media. Ladies and gentlemen, future colleague or boss can check to our social media to see if we are credible or not. And someone who doesn't like us can look for our deepest secret and use it to blackmail us. And thus, we must be wise, not to hurt, but to make a good impression about us to the whole wide world. Let's create a footprint that we will be very proud to leave. I am Aira, and that is the end of my speech. I'm sorry if I said something wrong. And thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.